Welcome to your anti-death stretch class today. We're going to work out all the tensions that we have accumulated from the office today. So we're going to work on the wrists, work on the shoulders, your neck, upper back, lower back. And at the end of it, we'll also work a bit on the hamstring. So when you're ready, sit in cross-legged position. Palms up when you're ready to receive. Inhale, bring the shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, open up the chest, bring the shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, shoulders to the back and down. One more in. And out. Yogic breath. We are going to put one. Am I free? So can you guys still see me? Okay. One hand's onto the belly. One hand's onto the ribs. We are going to inhale, feeling the air breathing in. Okay, something is wrong because I just froze, but I unfreeze now. Okay, someone just dropped off because she thinks that I have froze. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Okay, sitting in cross-legged position. So one hand onto the rib cage, one hand onto the belly if you like. We're going to deeply inhale, breathing in the air from the nostril to the rib cage to the belly. Expand and exhale, contract the belly button, rib cage, and breathing it all out. Keep on deeply in and deeply out. On your own pace, deepen the breath. Last big breath in and exhale. Relax the hands. Intention setting. Set an intention for your class today. Which part of the body you want to release the tension? What do you want to let go to be more mindful in life? With your intention in mind, we're going to sing 3 Om to start the class. Deep inhale. Second in. One more in. Feeling the remaining vibration. gently open up your eyes. We are going to spend the first half of our class on cat-cow today. So make sure that you are comfortable. If you have to pat your knees, go pat your knees. Start with our first variation. Yeah. We are only working on the internal elbow rotation. So keep your hands onto the mat. I'm going to show you. We are going to inhale, rolls our elbows in. You could roll your hands in and out, in and out, but focus on the elbow rotation. So when you are ready, coming to the cat-cow, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, you could tuck the toes. We are going to inhale, internal, rotate the elbows. Exhale, relax. Inhale, internally rotate the elbows. Exhale, relax. One more. Inhale, internally rotate the elbows. Holding it here. Then we're going to start with our cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back. Open up the chest. Peel your heart through and chin up. Exhale, curl from your neck, upper back, mid back, lower back. This should feel really good if you have been sitting all day. Deeply in. Roll the shoulders back, peel the heart forward, chin up, belly button down, arch your hips up. Exhale, curling in, chin touching the chest, belly button in towards the spine and look towards the belly button. Push your hands further away. Deeply in and deeply out. Feeling the flexion of the spine in and out. Slowly untuck the toes, pushing yourself back into a child pose. Slide the hands forward, coming to your spidey fingers. So only fingertips onto the mat. Lift the palms up. Imagine you're holding an orange underneath the palms. Press the shoulders down, lengthen the hands further away, press the hips down. So you're doing this really active shoulders lengthening. Deeply in and deeply out. Stretches the hands further away, press the shoulders down. Roll the shoulder joint outside, hugging the outside of the chest. Then exhale, relax the shoulder joints. Inhale, rolling the shoulder joint out and away from the back. Exhale, relax. One more in and out. Beautiful. Palms onto the mat, closer to you, coming forward to first a tabletop position. We're going to warm up our wrists. So mid fingers pointing at 12 p.m. Start your rotation. Inhale. And exhale. The more you lean out, the slower that you do it, the more your wrist will feel. If this is too intense for you, bring the hands closer to your body. This will reduce the degree of rotation that you are doing, changing to the other direction of the circle. Inhale. And exhale. Open up the palms, fingers straight and down. And exhale. Open up the palms strongly onto the mat and sit back, feeling your wrists opening. Coming back up, turning the hands outward for 45 degrees. Right fingertips pointing towards 3 p.m. Left fingertips towards 9 p.m. Slowly rolling the body in and out. Changing direction of the circle. The bigger you draw the circle, the more you lean up. The deeper is the stretch. Making sure your whole palms is on the mat. If this is too much for you, bring your hands closer to the body. Then coming back to center, spread the fingertips further away and sit back deeply and out. Coming back towards the center. Bring the fingertips pointing towards each other, the mid fingers pointing towards each other. Then start drawing circles so your mid fingertips touch. Start drawing circles deeply in. Hold palms onto the mat. The bigger the circle, the deeper the opening. Changing direction in and out. Very yummy wrist stretch in and out. Coming back to stillness and sit back, stretch the wrist, making sure the whole palms is onto the mat. So you don't sit back at child pose. You make sure the wrist is straight and coming up. And now pointing the hands towards yourself, both mid fingertips to 6 p.m. coming up. Open up the palms. Slowly drawing circles in and out. The secret to a deeper opening, it's your breath. So making sure that you're breathing in and out, changing to the other direction, in and out, holding the palms exactly where they are and stay in stillness. Fallen, your hands is way too further away from you. We have the fingertips pointing towards 6 p.m. Yeah, bring your hands closer to you. Yes. Yes, and then sit back as much as you can, not to a child pose. Your hands is completely onto the mat. Beautiful, deeply in and deeply out. Holding this pose, only fingertips onto the mat and lifting the palms up, stretching the fingers. This should feel amazing. Now imagine we're playing the piano. We'll lift the both thumbs up and down. Second fingers up and down. Third fingers up and down. Four fingers up and down. And pinky up and down. Play the piano the other way. If you have your hands too far away from you, it may be difficult. So move the hands closer to you. Yes. Now lift the pinky up. It's like so. And then far, lift the four fingers up. Lift the mid finger up. Lift the second finger up. And lift the thumbs up. Beautiful. Roll the wrist on your hips. This should feel really good for the wrist. Also, start to rotate the elbows to open it up. So just draw circles. And circle your wrist the other way. We are training and releasing the wrist. So we have stretch, but we have also trained it by lifting the fingers up and engaging the muscle on our palms. So we have healthier wrists. So coming back and sit down in child pose. You could pick a restorative child pose and just relax. Or if the shoulders opening feels good, come back to our first variation where you have spidey fingers onto the mat and palms up. Stretching your hips down. Whatever version of child pose that you pick, deeply in. There's one straight line from the bottom of the spine, there's a straight line from the bottom of the spine out to the upper back, to the shoulders, upper arm, elbows, forearm. One more in. And out. Keep in child pose. Just lift your head. Join the hands together in prayer position. So prayer position, sliding forward, bend the elbows and head down again. Opening up the top of the elbows. Your elbows is very close to the head and you're trying to lengthen the spine and push the hips down. Pressing the armpit down, feeling this amazing opening on your upper arm and your shoulder girdles. Two more in and out. One more in and out. Relax the hands. Coming up to tabletop position again. Tuck the feet if you want to. This time, I want you to move your hands one palms further away from you. So this is another cat-cow where we're going to lean forward to open up the pelvis, open up the chest and look up. And exhale, crawling in and push back to child pose. Untuck the toes, lengthen the hands. Inhale, just coming forward, lean forward, open up the chest and maybe micro bend the elbows, open up your back. And exhale, crawling in, coming to child pose. 3 more rounds of this flow deeply in and deeply out. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and out. Relax in your child pose. 3 breaths. Where's the tension in the body? Can you send the exhale to release the tension? Sometimes when we stretch, we feel this very deep stretch. And then we tense up the muscle because it's our reflex. So that's the reason why the secret of a deeper stretch is to breathe. Because when you exhale, you're telling your body to relax. Everything, it's all right. Now, just lift your head up. Look into the hands, coming to the spidey fingers. After you come to these spidey fingers, we're going to do cat-cow in our spidey fingers and see how does this change the feeling. Making sure your knees is underneath the hips. You could tuck the toes with the fingertips pointing strongly onto the mat. If this is too much, it will be easier if you bring your hands closer to you. Find the extension that feels the best for you. Then feel in this slow cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back, open up the chest, chin up. Breathe. Exhale, curl from your neck, upper back, mid back, and lower back. If this is too much for your fingers, relax and put the whole palms down. If you can do it, 2 more rounds. In And out. Stretching the fingers, especially when we have been with our keyboard all day. One more in. And out. Slowly release the hands and sit back in child pose. Just complete relaxation. If you want to, you could bring your hands behind the back or behind the back of the mat and release the shoulders. Amazing fingers and wrist stretch. Releasing all the tensions that we have accumulated from not spreading our hands and really contracting it when we're using our keyboard. This should undo all the keyboard rest, all the keyboard tension. Just one more in and out, stretching your hands forward, coming to a tabletop position. So my hands are directly underneath my shoulders. We're coming to a twist to open up our shoulders. So inhale, lift the right hand up, lengthen the spine and lengthen the chest. Then thread the right hand underneath the left armpit. Put the right shoulders down and left hand straight up. Deeply in. And deeply out. Try to open up both of your palms. Press the left chest down. Feeling the amazing shoulders opening. Second variation to a twist, holding the same pose. Inhale, lift the left hand up towards the sky. Open up the chest. Initiate the twist from above the belly button. Feeling the amazing chest opening. The spinal twist. One more in. And out. Pushing yourself back to a child pose to relax. Child pose is very good for your lower back because you are pressing your hips down and lengthening the spine. When we sit working from home, very often we hunch our back and curl our spine. So you're here to build length. One more in. And out. Coming up, and we are going to go to the other side. So we are going to inhale, lift the left hands up. Then exhale, thread the left hands underneath the right armpit. Put the left shoulders down and then slide the right hand forward and straight. Making sure that your spine is long. If you feel that your spine is crunched, slide the left shoulders further away. Pressing the right chest down. Feeling this amazing shoulders opening. One more in. And exhale, holding the pose. Coming to our twist. Inhale, raise the right hand up and spin from the top of the belly button. Open up your chest. Your lumbar spine, it's stable, the lower back. You're working on opening and have rotation on the thoracic spine, the upper back. And maybe even your shoulders. One more in. And out. Hands back onto the mat. Pushing yourself back into child pose. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Last breath in and out. Slowly coming back towards the center. We're going to sit on our hips and further work on our shoulders. Sit on our hips. Bring our hands to cactus. Then what we're going to do is after you are 90 degree, you will push back with resistance. So you're opening up your shoulder blades. So I'm going to do it on the side so you can see my shoulders more. Lift your hands up to 90 degrees. Open up the palms. Inhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push the elbows back. Exhale. Coming back to neutral. Inhale. Push the elbows back. Lengthen the upper arm. And feel the shoulders opening. Exhale. Coming back. Inhale. Push it back again. You're really feeling the shoulders blades squeezing towards each other back and relax. 2 more in, push back, open up the shoulders. Exhale. 1 more in and out. Beautiful, amazing job. Now we're going to straighten our hands. Bring our right elbows on top of our left, coming to our eagle pose. So you're going to squeeze the elbows towards each other and opening up the shoulders. Press the elbows towards your chest deeply and feeling the amazing opening on both sides of the shoulders and an expansion on your shoulder blades. Beautiful. Hands to T-shape again. Then bring your left hands on top of the right and bend and squeeze the elbows together. Then squeeze the elbows towards the chest, press it down, feeling this amazing shoulder. It's like your shoulders is hugging towards your joint. Shoulders hugging in. And out. You can see that the stretch is so much that you can see the dipping pond. Beautiful. Open up and we'll just do some bumblebee stretch. So you could continue to sit on your feet or just come to cross-legged. Hands onto the shoulders when you are ready. Inhale, bring the elbows towards each other. Bring it up. Exhale, pointing upwards. Back and down. This is a really good exercise for shoulder rotation. Inhale, elbows towards each other. In front of your face, up. Draw as big of a circle as possible. So you're training to increase the rotation. Elbows together, front, up, back, and down. 1 more, elbows together, face up, pointing it up, 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 back and down. Onto the other side, elbows back. I want you to hold it up. Raise it up as much as you can. Then join them onto the eyebrows, onto the chest and down. Inhale, back, up. Elbows join at elbow, join at chest. Inhale, back, up, front and down. Beautiful. Working on our neck, tippy fingers onto the side. Inhale, raise the left hands up. Feeling the length from the sit bones to the torso to up. And bend the elbows. Bring the left ears towards the left shoulders. In order to feel a deeper neck stretch, walk the left hands further away, deeply in And deeply out. That's a traction coming from your right fingertips. So you feel the stretch not just on the neck, but also on the shoulders. Right now, I actually feel it initiated from the fingertips to my elbows up. One more in. And out, holding the same pose, just checking that the nose is at neutral position, pointing out, not up or not down, pointing out. Then when you are ready, we're going to lift our right hand up. Lift it up from 5 p.m., 4 p.m., 4.5, more up, and then to 3 p.m. Exhale, down, 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 down. Inhale, up. Stretch your fingertips away, stretch your hands further away. And exhale, keep the stretch and lower it down, 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 down. One more, up, 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 up. Holding it here, open up the right shoulders, bring the right hands back, making sure that your shoulders is not pulled up, still in neutral position. Bring it back and hands down. Deeply in, spine straight and tall, feeling into this amazing neck stretch. Beautiful. Holding the neck, but hands back to position number 1, where our hands is next to our hips. Then point the nose towards the right thighs, left thighs, deeply in and deeply out. The more you walk the right fingertips further away, the deeper is your neck stretch. One more in and out. Release the hands coming onto the other side. Inhale, lift the left fingertips up, left hands up. Notice sometimes when you lift this up, your shoulders is up. Bring the shoulders back down. Yes. Feeling the length from the left sitting bone to the left torso to the left hands. Bend the elbows. Bring the right ear towards the right shoulders. We're going to sink in here for 3 breaths. The more you walk the left fingertips further away, the deeper you will feel the neck opening. Deeply in and deeply out. In and out. In and out. Holding the neck stretch, lifting the left fingertips inches off the floor. Lift it 1 cm up, 1 cm up, 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 up. Stretch your hands further away. Keep the arms straight. Exhale, down, 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 down. Inhale, up, 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 up. Exhale, down, 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 down. One more, up, 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 up. Holding it here, open up the left shoulders, bring the left hands back as much as you can, then lower down the hands. Holding it here for 2 breaths, spine straight, not leaning towards one side. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and exhale, holding the pose, moving your hands back to position 1 next to your left hip. Then turning your nose towards your right thighs, feeling the back of the neck opening in and out. In and out. Release the neck. Start drawing circles with your neck, maybe shoulders rotation. If you want to do neck rotation, do it slower, chin towards the chest. Inhale towards the right. Exhale up. Left. Inhale down. Right. Slow down the neck stretch. Exhale up. Right. The more you can slow down the rotation, the deeper the twist is. Changing direction next time when you have your chin down. Deeply in and deeply out. 2 more breaths. This feels really good for the body. Hands onto, tippy fingers onto the side. Just 3 stretches on the arms. Inhale, lift the hands up. Stretch your fingertips away. Up, 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 up. Stretch your hands further away. Exhale, bringing the palms down. If you want to add your neck onto it, chin towards the chest. Inhale, stretching the fingertips further away and lift it up. Look up towards the sky so you are opening up the neck. And exhale, sweep the hands down, reaching a bigger radius, chin towards the chest. 1 more in. And out. Beautiful. Coming to a child pose. We're going to work on some hip opening. Before this, just come to a restorative child pose. Hands onto the back of the mat and just relax. Feeling the opening on your fingertips, your wrists, your shoulders, the upper back and your neck. Let your lower back relax. One more in. And out. Stretch your hands forward as further away as possible. Plant the elbows down, palms onto the mat, sliding your body forward, the knees back, coming to a spin. So elbows parallel to the chest, roll the shoulders back, feeling the amazing opening on the mid-back. Relax the pelvis, only feeling the stretch. So there's no pinching. Think about lengthening. The base of the sacrum is onto the mat. The bottom below the belly button is relaxed onto the mat. You're using your mid-back and upper back to lengthen up. Feeling the amazing mid-back stretch. 2 more breaths. In and out for the last breath. If you want to challenge yourself, open up the palms, press it strongly onto the mat and lift the elbows up, shoulders away from the ear. One more. In and out. Slide your hands forward. Elbows together. Join the elbows together. Bend the hands and put your neck onto this like flower shape. This is really good for opening up our neck. So elbows together, chin onto your palms, relax the shoulders, relax your neck, feeling the amazing opening of the front of your neck in this crocodile pose. One more, in and out. Hands back onto the mat, pushing yourself back to child pose. To get to a deeper child pose, we'll get our feet together, toes together, knees open as wide as the mat. Coming up, roll the calf further out, sit on your heels. Yes. Fingertips in front of you and slide your body forward. Feeling this amazing lower back opening deeply and making sure that your spine is straight. If you feel that it's curled, slide the forehead tiny bit forward and sit your hips down. This should feel amazing on the lower back and maybe even your calf if you have been sitting at your desk all day. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and out. Walking yourself back up, closing your knees, sit like a Japanese woman. We're coming to our twist. We are going to inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, remember to stabilize the foundation. Pull the belly button in, pelvis in, and twist towards the left. Bringing the right hand outside of the left knee, left hands back. This should feel really good for your lower back. If you can't reach the floor, it's completely fine. Sit your hips down or come to cross-legged position. Using the leverage of the hands to twist, making sure that your neck is on top of the spine, so you're twisting with the mid back. One more in. And our twisting is really good if we have been sitting for the whole week. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, twist towards the right, bringing the left hands onto the outside of the right knee and left hands down. Right hand down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Remember, the twist is coming on top of the belly button. Deeply in and out. Slowly coming to a tabletop position. We're going to set up for swan. So step the right feet forward. Right feet onto the left knee, sitting the left shin down. After you are here, making sure that you tuck the left toes, bring your left knee back and down. Come into tippy fingers, open up your chest, in and out. One more, in and out. If your body allows you, see if you could come to the elbows. So this will become a more relaxing pose. If this is challenging for you, maybe find a pillow. Find some blocks. Release your right hip deeply in and deeply out. One more breath in and out. Coming back to your hands. Walk your hands towards the left feet, pointing the same direction as your left feet. Pull the belly button in, lengthen the chest, open up the spine. Feeling, even when you are here, how does it feel on the right hip? Deeply in and deeply out. Either stay here or come to the elbows, feeling a deeper opening on the right hip. The more relaxed you are, the deeper the opening of the hips. So make sure you're in your pose that you don't feel in pain when we're doing stretching. We're supposed to feel 80 or 90%. Use the 80 or 90% of our mobility so we're not in pain. Dial it back down, showing yourself self-love if this is too much. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. Is that a way that you could release your body more? 1 is you feel nothing, 5 is you feel a lot. If you're feeling a 3, you could slide your hands and actually lie flat onto the mat. Listen to the body. You are wonderful exactly as where you are. 1 more breath in and out. Walking yourself back onto the hands. Walk towards the front again. I want you to walk your hands really close to the knees and pop yourself up. When you are here, just this micro movement of pulling your left hip forward and right hip back. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. The challenge is coming to the tippy fingers and sinking more weight onto your hips while pulling your left hips forward and right hip back. 1 more in and out. Something different. So plant your hands, palms onto the mat. Sit onto the right hip. So you are coming towards the side, straighten up the left leg. So you could move yourself. I'm just moving myself because I want to be centered towards the camera. So sit on the right hip until you could sit flat onto the mat. If you are unfortunately on the other side of the camera, you could turn around if you want to. Yes, we're going to work on our calf and our hamstring. So you can see that I'm kind of in like this open straddle position, bending my right feet in. I'm going to walk both hands to frame my left foot, lengthen my spine, flex my left toes, and just going to turn a bit more so you can see better. Inhale, straighten our spine, press the butt cheek down. And exhale, just holding the spine long and straight. The next inhale, we're going to raise our hands up. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward 45 degrees. Press the heels down. Butt cheek down. Feel the hamstring lengthening. Deeply in and out. Hold this pose, lower down the hands. You could hold onto the calf. You could hold on to the feet, whatever that you could reach. In order to hold on to the feet, one of the trick is inhale, lengthen, reach the hands further away from the feet and grab hold of it. But we all have different mobility, so it's completely perfect for you to hold on to the calf. So pick any pose that makes you feel the hamstring stretch. Press the thighs down, feeling this amazing hamstring opening. One more in. Exhale, hold onto this pose. I want you to listen. Put your right hand onto the calf. Left hands with the forearm. Press the thighs down and roll it out. Can you feel a deeper twist when you use your forearm to roll your left thighs out? Now you're in this massaging action. So your forearm is your massaging stick. So you could roll it forward and roll it back. So you can just squeeze and press. We hold a lot of tension onto our thighs. So sometimes it's really good to give ourselves a little massage. If the forearm is like, this is way too much, you could also use your hands. Just give it love, give it massage. Now expand the massage from the top of our thighs, avoid the knees to the calf. Maybe even to your feet. Then massage back, feeling the love that you're giving yourself. Beautiful, slowly raise up. Coming to a twist. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, twist the belly button, twist towards the right side. Now try to hook the left hands outside of the right knee and right hand back. Remember, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Your neck is neutral on top of the spine, so avoid twisting too much of the neck. Really focus the opening onto the upper back and mid back, your thoracic spine. One more in and out. Beautiful. Coming back, we are going to go to pigeon onto the other side. So frame the front feet, step back, maybe just one downward dog to release any tensions that you have. Then step the left feet forward. I'm just going to change the side so you can see me clearly. Step the left feet forward. Set up the left shin onto the mat. Remember our trick, lift the right knee up and back. First position, first variation, open up the chest. I'm on my tippy fingers to further work on my wrist, or you could have your palms down. So pick an expression that feels good to you. The most important thing is open up your chest, lengthen the spine, and start relaxing your left hips deeply in and deeply out. Deeply in and out. Come to a restorative option. Bring your elbows onto the mat or stay onto your hands, whatever that feels good to you. We'll be here for 3 breaths, making sure that you lengthen the spine. Relax your left hip even more. One more in. And out. Coming back to the tippy fingers again, or palms onto the mat. Walk your body, the hands towards the right hand side. So my belly button is now pointing the same direction as my left toes. Open up the chest deeply in And deeply out, a beautiful swan. One more in. And out, slide the body forward. You could come to, still be on your hands or come to the elbows. Making sure that your spine is long and straight. 3 breaths here. Relax your left thighs. Relax your left hip. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and out. Coming back to your hands, walk yourself up for 1 breath. Then slowly frame the front of the mat. Variation 3, walk the hands very close to the body and open up the chest. And this time, just micro movement, pull the left hip forward, right hip back. Coming up to the fingertips, if you can open up the chest more, letting more weight sink onto the hips. So it's a deeper opening in and out. One more in and out. Beautiful. Sitting the left butt cheek down. Yeah, and straighten up the right leg. So we are coming to a hamstring opening. You could stay there. I'm just adjusting for better camera angles as usual. So grab the butt cheek out. Open up to the V as much as you can first. Then bend the left knee towards the center. My belly button is pointing forward. Aligned with my pelvis. Then I'm going to twist and turn my belly button pointing towards the right leg. Just 1 breath here. Press the thighs down, flex the feet, feeling the length in the spine and this tiny twist. Then we're going to inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, coming forward 45 degrees. Feeling this amazing hamstring stretch. 1 more in. Exhale, either grab hold of the feet or grab hold of the calf, whatever that feels good or is accessible to you. You are doing a tiny twist with your spine. But most importantly, you're opening up the hamstring. The more you flex your toes, the more you're going to feel. 1 more in and out. This time, left hands onto the shin, right forearm going to give us a massage. So put the right forearm onto the right thighs. Massage it from up to down. This feels really good. You could lift it up, press it down, or you could just wiggle like a zigzag, feeling this inner and outer thighs massage. Coming to the top of the thighs, maybe switch to your hands, give the whole leg love. So massage from the top of the leg, avoid the kneecap onto the calf, maybe even your feet, back up. Making sure you're breathing your thighs again. Beautiful. Coming to our twist, standing up tall and straight, long spine. Inhale, lengthen up the spine. Exhale, twist towards the left hand side. Right hand outside of the left knee. Left hand spark. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Coming to our last pose before Savasana, lie onto your mat. We are coming to a happy baby, making sure your shoulder blades is not up. The whole shoulder blades is onto the mat. I usually do this by after I lie down onto the mat, without moving my body, I move my shoulders down, lift up my shoulders down and lie down. Yeah. In this case, your shoulder blades can relax onto the mat. You feel the length. Coming to happy baby, bend your knees towards the chest. Grab hold of the inner part of the feet or any part of the feet or the calf. Bend your knees. Try to get your knees towards the floor, feeling the opening in and out. Maybe you want to rock side to side to massage your lower back. Or maybe you just want to stay in stillness. Whatever that you pick, deeply in and deeply out. 2 more in and out. 1 last in and out. Relax the body. Coming to Savasana. Remember the shoulder blade tricks? Let's do it again. After you lie in Savasana, lift the shoulders up, bring it down. Lift the shoulders up, bring it down. Tuck the shoulder blades down. So when you release, you could feel the shoulder stretching. And this is like passive stretch with the length. This is an amazing counter pose because when we're working on our desk, we usually hunch our back. By pulling the shoulder blades down where you're in Savasana, you are undoing the hunching. Beautiful job, ladies. Release, relax the body. Surrender yourself to your mat. Relax the toes. Relax the feet, the ankles. Relax the calf, the knees, the thighs, the hamstrings. Relax the hip flexors, hip joints, your glutes. Relax your lower back. Relax the mid back. Relax the upper back. Relax your rib cage, the front of the chest, the collarbones. Relax your shoulder blades, your shoulder joints. Relax the upper arm, the elbows, the forearm, and your wrists. Relax the wrists again, your palms and 10 fingers. Relax the back of the neck, the front of the neck. Relax the cheekbones, your jaw. Relax the eyes, the eyebrows, and the head. Relax every part of the body, Savasana. Slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Interlace the hands overhead. Give yourself a big, big stretch. Bend your knees towards the chest, roll towards one side. Slowly push yourself back into a sitting position. Hands onto the knees. Observe the body. Observe the new space that you have built. The tension that you have let go. Deeply in. Slow, long exhale. Deeply in. Slow, long, lengthen the exhale. Last deeply in. Slow, long, lengthen the exhale. We are going to sing 1 Om and 3 Shanti to end the class. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands in prayer position in front of your heart. May our heart be filled with peacefulness, gratefulness, and happiness. Bowing forward. Namaste.